Hello and welcome to UK Versus. Today we're going to be talking about the amazing news that got dropped that the Attack on Titan Challenger decks are sold out. There are only a few stores that have them left. If your stores want them and you haven't purchased yours yet, I do recommend going and grabbing one, because after less than 3 weeks, the Attack on Titan Challenger sets have sold out of their print. That news is absolutely amazing. For those who are not aware, what is a Challenger deck? So for those of you who've come in and you've done your demo, you've played with the significantly smaller decks, and you've been taught how to play the game, the next progressive step after that is the Clash decks. Clash decks are great learning tools. The AOT ones, the characters aren't the best in my opinion, but they're very good against each other and a great progression from the demo to the Clash. And then you have Challenger. Challenger is the next step up of pre-constructed decks after the Clash decks. So for Attack on Titan, this was the Eren, Jaeger and Armin Alert decks, and they are 60 card decks that feature 2 characters, 2 actions, 2 assets, then your attacks and foundations in there. And this is a great progressive step because during your demos and your clashes, you've not really been exposed to assets or actions. This is a great way for you to get some exposure to assets and actions and learn how to play with them. And with the Challenger deck, you also get access to the characters that will then transform into Titans through Eren, Jaeger, Promising Scout, as well as Armin Alert, who is very powerful with that once per turn, adding a foundation for 2 speed, as well as discard a card and flip a card for 2 damage. Very, very cool on the order build. Then you have Eren with the enhanced flip pump foundation. This attack is +1 speed, +1 damage. Very powerful, very cool. And form, if you have 8 or more face down foundations, transform Eren. That's a very high cost, having 8 face downs, especially the Ruin meta. But when you do transform Eren, you get to draw 2 cards. And if you sacrifice a face down foundation, your attack gets +3 speed, +3 damage. Very cool, very basic, very simple abilities on Eren and the Attack Titan, and a little bit more complicated and strategic on Armin, allowing you again to progress as a player. You go from your Clash deck to Eren, who's a very straightforward hit-em kind of character, and then you move more over to Armin, who is a more, I'm going to manipulate my stage sort of character through picking up and making sure that you always have the right stuff. Very, very cool decks. They've got some very good exclusive cards in there, such as Eren's Sidestep, Clearing the Way, Support Your Friends. But the big thing about the Challenger decks that we got in Attack on Titan compared to previous, such as Godzilla, Critical Role, Cowboy Bebop, Trigon, is that they were all unique. Every single card in there you did not have access to through standard sets. Cowboy Bebop did have a lot of reprints you'd have access through older stuff. You couldn't go buy a Go Power Pack or a League of Villains Jet Perm pack and pull the cards that were in these challenges. They were limited to these challenger boxes. That is very, very cool, and I think this is a great thing that they did, in the fact that the decks of the Challenger and the Clash had cards from the main set. It acts as a good stepping stone from the Challenger to main set cards and building your own deck. Because of the Collector's Pack, because every Challenger deck has a 6-card Collector's Pack, which has 1 alt art and then 5 foils for Attack on Titan, means you could essentially get some foiled out versions of cards that are in the main set of Attack on Titan, which you wouldn't have access to in any other means. Such as, I have a foiled Raw, and I absolutely love those foundations. I think they're very flavorful, and it's a very cool card to have. What does selling out of the challenge deck mean, and why did I feel like I need to make a video on it? The fact is, it's a huge game changer. Selling out of the Yu Hakusho booster boxes made sense. The set was stacked with very powerful cards, Walk the Dog, Arm of the Wolf, among other cards which were very meta relevant throughout the entire first and second season of competitive, and those selling out made a lot of sense. It also took months. Attack on Titan Challenger Series sold out in less than 3 weeks. That is huge. That is such a powerful message to send, that this product outsold its print within 3 weeks. The fact that these decks were such highly sought after, they were so good for players and collectors that they're no longer available 3 weeks in, is a great message for the company. Not too great for new players or other people coming in. Hopefully we might see another print run of them, because it'd be great to see them kind of coming a little bit more. For the company, who faced a little bit of people being a bit worried, the fact that they were putting main set cards in Challenger, that these have sold so well is a great sign to their design, to the creative team, to marketing, that the game is growing. The game is getting so much bigger. Whether it's just collectors, whether it's just more players, what they're doing is working. They're selling through more product. The reach is getting wider. There are more and more people joining this game through Attack on Titan. And if they can sell out through the challenger decks this quickly, then the world translations that they're doing for design, creativity and promotion are working. It is hitting the right audiences. People are coming into the game and they're buying these products. Hopefully they're sticking around, but we need to check on retention for that. But if people are buying this many, it's a great sign for the game that it's growing. Add on that we just had the 2025 roadmap and we've seen all these new cool IPs that are coming. We've had promotions through things like IGN. We made it onto Watch Mojo's top 20 card list. And the exposure gets bigger and bigger and bigger. More and more people are asking, what is Universes? And we're in a position now where we can go, it's an amazing card game. We've always been able to say it's an amazing card game to play. But now from the look, from the range of products, it's great. Huge congratulations to UVS for selling out of these products. If you have not bought them yet, make sure you get a hold of them if you want them, because once they're gone, they're gone. This is an amazing product, as shown from its sales alone. I need to get a hold of another one myself. I only bought one thinking I've got time to buy another one. Apparently I don't. Did you pick up a Eren and Armin challenge deck? Did you pull anything amazing in there, like any alt-art characters? And what did you think of the decks? Should they keep all the cards in there unique, or should they be bringing cards in from main sets like they have done in this one? Let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!
If you don't like and subscribe, this creeper will explode. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. Good.